Okay, this hopefully is the last little tutorial. So we have our module 2 with all the components that we lastly have render and play with Illustrator. So we select only the modules, which are the ones in the bottom, and we say File, Export Selected. Make sure there's Rhino 5 here, and then we call it module Facade. Enter, and go to Open. We go to main facade, the original one, the first video tutorial result. Remember we had, and we only have to go and import module facade. So by exporting from module 2 only a couple of selected objects, when we import these guys we only take those selected objects. It comes yellow, means that you can say move and move them here. Okay, so now it's a simple exercise of moving these guys to this grid. So nice. I'm gonna shade it so we can see it. I'm gonna select the plane. I'm gonna say hide. I'm gonna also hide let me see, not that solid. I'm gonna hide the thing is this one. There we go, the box. We don't want to have the text either, so I have changed to facade the check by pressing here and then turn off that one. We need to probably do something first, which is in this tab, if we maintain press, this little symbol, this symbol relates to things that relate to objects and lines, solids and lines, planes and lines, for example. And if you check this one, it says extract wireframe. So we press that, and I think we did it already. No, sorry. Press, and there we go. We hide, and we have only the lines, and they go to the layer, same layer as the facade. It's very interesting because you can extract directly the lines. Okay, so I'm gonna that's good because now we can snap to the intersection, for example, of the lines, and etc., etc. So now it's a very simple process of putting each of these little components in corresponding exactly with these rectangles. First, probably I will select rotate 3D. I'm pressing ortho, so I have an axis that is straight. Ortho and ortho. I say rotate. I still am in ortho. Ortho. This is the normal rotate, and I'm going to select these ones. Rotate. I'm still in ortho, and move from here to here. So okay, now they're facing the facade. So I'm gonna just put a couple of them, and I will pause it. And you should just fill up the with random positioning boxes. So it's very simple. You say move, get rid of the ortho probably now, and you select a point that you can that you know exactly is part of the shape. Some other ones are not that easy, so select the top one, for example, and you select from there and move it there. Okay, now you can copy here and you start putting more randomly. Even if you want, you can rotate these pieces sometimes, making them even more random, no? Okay, that's nice. Select this one, say copy from here, and place them also in some nice places. Another thing we can do is copy this one, place it here, escape, and we can always say rotate 3D, ortho, axis, axis, and axis. So now we have another module that is not the same as that one, but it still has an interest. So we have all the original modules plus 4 rotation potentials plus 2 mirror potentials. As you probably imagine, the combinations are infinite, no? So try and do the placing. You also see that have different thickness, so play with thickness. Some of the modules will come out more than others. So I'm going to pause it and make it myself, and then I'll get back to that. Okay. Okay. So I did it. This is my facade. You can place more of one type than the other. Could look like this or different. You can also select sometimes some blue guys if you prefer deleting the feeling of having too many blue in some areas, or incrementing the blue by deleting gray. I'm gonna have some of my blue features out in some areas. Why not? It's perfectly possible. There will be openings in our facade. Probably more blues here and less over here. Why not? Let's see. No one's too the case too obvious there. I like that. Try this one out, and this one out, and I like it. So that's it. I'm gonna go turn on my box, not my measurements but my box. I'm gonna go to my view 1, set view 1, and first I'll probably hide these ones and go to my view 1 again. There you go, and let's see what comes out of this. I'm not sure. Will take a while. It's also complex, so let me pause it again. Okay, so we forgot to get rid of the lines, and I'm gonna also create another view because I think this one's not the most appropriate. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna get closer, zoom, so we have that in the center and nicely placed. I'm gonna right click, set view, name views, save, call it my view 5, I'm not sure. There it is. We close, and remember, if we right click here in the render, we should get rid of these render curves and edges and iso curves, because we don't need that, and everything else is quite good. So I'm gonna render again, pause it, but basically you're gonna get the result that we're gonna do again the last time our analysis in Illustrator. Okay, so render, I'm gonna pause it, show it to you, and that should be there. Okay, so there you have it. Next tutorial, fortunately another video, yes, the last one for sure, is this again in Illustrator. Okay, that's over there.